Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
We begin at 5 with exclusive breaking news. Security camera video of the very moment the fire broke out at Buff Wayland Chevrolet, and it is stunning.
It is absolutely incredible that the janitor wasn't hurt when the fire was sparked while he scrubbed the floor.
The dealership gave us the video looking to clear the air and show exactly what happened and just how quickly that fire got out of control. Watch this must-see video as Rod Maloney takes us through it.
This is the wildly explosive scene. A lone cleaning service worker scrambles and then falls down, his hands and pants on fire, as a puddle of gasoline bursts into flame underneath his scrubbing machine. The fire spreads across the floor to the shop drain. He left immediately and made a 911 call.
I was scrubbing the shop floors, and I think there was a gas tank on the ground, and I think there was fuel leaking out of it. When I went over it, it exploded, and I didn't mean to go over it, because I knew there was gas. I tried going around it, and I must have barely touched it, and the thing exploded.
That's the frantic and even wishful thinking version of what happened. A review of the security video shows what really happened, and it's quite different. 7:18, he's spreading cleaning fluid. By 7:20, he knocks over a canister with gasoline inside. He picks up the canister, and there can be no doubt he smells the gas and feels it on his hands. If you look at what happens as he rights the container and walks away, the gasoline starts spreading all across the floor. 2 minutes later, the gasoline spreads still farther with two massive, vaporous, flammable puddles. About a minute later, at 7:23, the cleaner continues working, and unlike his frantic characterization about barely touching the gasoline or trying to even avoid it, he runs his cleaning machine right through the gasoline puddles, and boom, it sparks a fire that is certain to have damage running in the millions of dollars. At this point, the fire seems controllable, so the janitor runs for a fire extinguisher and tries to put it out, but gasoline fires rarely go down easily. The fire department characterizes the janitor's actions as careless and yet still an accident, and it's a reminder to all of us to pay close attention around spilled gasoline. So we want to be clear, there are no charges pending against that janitor. The fire department is saying this was purely and clearly an accident, no charges pending. In the meantime, the dealership is still trying to procure that space, the place where they can actually fix cars and trucks, and they say it's going to be a while before they get there, but they are working on that as we speak. Back to you.
And they are open for business from what I understand, Rod, and that janitor is going to be okay. But what else do we know about him and the company perhaps that he works for?
Well, we know the name of the company. We know the name of the person who was the janitor there. Because there are no charges, we certainly don't want to expose them necessarily or unnecessarily. The dealership doesn't really want to talk about who they are. The bottom line here is we went and knocked on the door of the janitor, and while he was home, he didn't answer the door. We put in a call to the cleaning company, and so far they have not returned any calls to find out if, in fact, he has a job or not, because he said in that 911 call that I am so fired, is what he was saying to the operator, and so we don't know what is to become of him or the cleaning company.
Yeah, okay, keep us posted, Rod. Thank you. And if you'd like to listen to that 911 call or check out that incredible security camera video again, we posted it on clickondetroit.com. You can find the link right in the top stories section on our homepage. Karen?
A father jumps into action to save his 5 kids and wife from a burning house on Detroit's east side. It happened at about 6 o'clock this morning on Bulfer Street. That's where our Coco McAvoy spoke to the father, who's now earned a new title, Hero.
The fire started in the upstairs bedroom of the house. You can see the heavy amounts of damage and debris still on the ground after the fire. We spoke with Sean Wakefield. His 5 kids and wife were inside of the house when the fire started, and he had the difficult job of making sure everyone made it out safely. And I can imagine the scene of what you saw this morning. That doesn't go away.
No, I mean, at first, it's just, as we talk about it, it plays in my head over and over.
Sean Wakefield recalls how the morning unfolded.
It woke me up because I couldn't breathe. When I heard the smoke alarms go off.
The fire started in the bedroom, where Wakefield's 3 young boys were asleep.
It scared the hell out of me because the bed was burning and my son was still on top of the bed.
He remembers their words clearly.
It was just saying daddy,
His first thought
was afraid because we just lost my auntie earlier this year to a fire. Then like, dang, okay, here we go. And I was not gonna let that happen again.
have got everyone out safely. He was able to salvage a few items and baby photos from the fire.
Man, that means everything to me. Everything.
The home where he built memories with his family for almost a year, though, can't be saved.
Because you work on houses, you helped build this.
Yes, I helped put it, rehab it, and put it together, and hopefully we can find something and rebuild. I'll find a way to make something happen.
The family is making a GoFundMe page. As soon as we have that information, we'll put it on our website, clickondetroit.com. On Detroit's East Side, I'm Coco McAvoy, Local 4.
Fire crews say the family had multiple fans on when the fire started, and they believe the cause is electrical.
Okay, now to a story developing in Washington, D.C. Sean Spicer is out as White House press secretary. He resigned from his post today, a short time after President Trump hired Wall Street financier Anthony Scaramucci as communications director. Jennifer Johnson is following it all for us from Washington. Jennifer, good evening.
Kimberly, not a huge surprise, but Sean Spicer is leaving the White House, apparently unhappy with the new Wall Street guy President Trump is bringing in. A major shakeup at the White House. Sean Spicer is out. Sarah Sanders is now the new White House press secretary. In the first on-camera briefing in 3 weeks, Sanders read a statement about Spicer from the president.
I wish him continued success as he moves on to pursue new opportunities. Just look at his great television ratings.
Spicer said to have quit after vehemently protesting the appointment of wealthy fundraiser and Washington outsider Anthony Scaramucci as White House communications director. Chief of Staff Reince Priebus also reportedly objected to Scaramucci, but now says he's 100% behind him.
Reince and I have been personal friends for 6 years. We are a little bit like brothers, where we rough each other up once in a while.
Speaking for the president, Spicer butted heads with the press from day one.
This was the largest audience to ever witness an inauguration, period.
Spicer has since tweeted, "It's been an honor and a privilege to serve POTUS." The upheaval comes as Trump's team confirmed on Fox that it's investigating the investigator, special counsel Robert Mueller, because his legal team contributed to Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama's campaigns.
People should know what folks' past and their motivations and their political motivations are. These were minor donations.
It's reportedly part of an overall effort to discredit Mueller's investigation into Trump ties to Russia.
It sort of looks paranoid to me.
Reports say President Trump is already asking aides about the possibility of pardoning family members and others caught up in this probe.
Next week, Senate investigators plan to question son-in-law Jared Kushner, Donald Trump Jr., and former campaign chair Paul Manafort. In Washington, Jennifer Johnson, Local 4.
And there are also reports the president's attorneys are exploring the option of his ability to pardon himself.
Well, another steamy day here in Metro Detroit as we knock on the door to the weekend.
Yeah, and Andrew is out in it tonight. He's live at Beacon Park. Andrew, we've got some rain on the way, but hopefully not before you get done enjoying yourself out there tonight.
And there's lots to do, so much to enjoy. You're exactly right, Kimberly. Rain is not expected until tomorrow morning, but you will need this. Speaking of water, it's the best thing to drink. We don't want this falling from the sky tonight, right? Well, I'm here with a few of my friends doing some face painting and lots of stuff here. Everyone say hi, Detroit. Hi, Detroit! Let's take a look at your weather as we go through this evening. I'm out here live at Beacon Park, right here in the middle of downtown Detroit. Look at those temperatures in the 80s, ladies and gentlemen. 88 degrees over at Metro Airport. Temperatures in the middle and upper 80s also where you are, and we have some sunshine out here. If you have some clouds overhead, oh, thank goodness. That gives a little bit of relief, but again, be careful on this warm and humid night. Here's your evening forecast. When you come downtown to Beacon Park, we've got food, folks, fun, music, but look at how warm it's going to be. Upper 70s and low 80s through this evening. Back out here live, there's some face painting. Oh, is that lovely or what? We got face painting artists. They draw flowers, superheroes, anything your son or daughter could ever love. And here are my buddies once again. Everyone say, come on down. Come on down. I'm out here live at Beacon Park, open all evening long and all weekend. We've got more during this 5 o'clock show in the next 5 to 10 minutes, also on Local 4 News at 6. Everyone say back to you. Back to you. Good job. High five.
All right, Andrew. He always has a way with the crowd.
He really does. He loves the crowd involvement.
West Michigan man wanted for killing 2 people has turned himself into police custody.
32-year-old Zachary Patton is accused of shooting and killing a woman last night in a Kalamazoo trailer park. A half hour later, a man was killed in a home near Three Rivers. A manhunt was launched to find Patton, and this afternoon he turned himself into police in South Bend, Indiana.
Well, smoking cigarettes can damage your health. We know this. And also stealing cigarettes can land you in jail.
Christopher Bennett and Reginald Moore have been arrested on robbery charges. They are suspected in nearly a dozen break-ins and thefts of cigarettes in the Metro Detroit area. East Point and Sterling Heights police worked with Detroit police on the case. The thieves had specific tastes because most of the thefts involved Newport brand cigarettes. Detroit police are working to track down a man who fired shots at officers. It happened this morning while the officers responded to reports of shots fired on Chamberlain near Fort Street and I-75 in southwest Detroit. They were confronted by a man who shot at them. Nobody was hurt, but the man did get away. So anybody with information, please call Detroit police. A former longtime Dearborn City clerk charged with embezzlement avoids jail time.
Kathleen Buda was sentenced to 24 months probation after being convicted of embezzlement while serving as Dearborn's city clerk. Prosecutors have said Buda stole money from an office cash box on multiple occasions back in 2015. This year, she struck a deal with prosecutors that also saw other charges against her being dropped in exchange for a guilty plea.
New at 5.
We are just getting started here at 5.
And much more ahead in this next hour, including a popular Michigan ski slope that won't be open this winter. And it's a once-in-a-century event. Buzz is building for a total solar eclipse all across the United States. We'll be talking about that coming up. And here's what Priya has coming up.
A Westland man is accused of inappropriately touching at least 4 young boys during a birthday party earlier this year, and police believe there may be even more victims.
Why would anyone steal $500 worth of heartburn medication from a downriver pharmacy? I've got video of the suspect in action, and there's something that stands out about that suspect.
I immediately thought it was a man.
I'll show you that video. I've got that story live from Brownstown Township on Local 4.
New at 6.
It's something your neighbor could be doing that could leave you with a stinky mess in your basement. What you can do to help prevent a sewage backup.
Fooled while fueling up. Michigan's Attorney General says customers were duped by an Oakland County gas station. Why you may have paid more than you realized.
Tonight, police in Brownstown Township are hunting for a pill thief seen in this security camera video.
This is a strange story. It's pretty unusual in terms of what he stole. Let's bring in Sean Lay. He's live in front of the CBS on Telegraph. And Sean, this is pretty surprising. We're talking about Nexium, right?
Talking about heartburn medication. It's a type of crime to give any store manager heartburn. $500 worth of this acid reflux medication, Nexium, stolen from this Brownstown CVS. Watch your screens. I'll show you right now the getup, the disguise the suspect was wearing just to make this crime happen. Acid reflux sufferers know how painful heartburn is, and that relief can come with Nexium. Yes, that purple pill. People who use it also know how expensive anti-acid medications are. That brings us to the CVS at Telegraph in Sibley, Tuesday, July 11th. Clerks noticing their entire shelf of Nexium had been cleared off. When they checked the security cameras, they saw this woman with blonde hair walking in, but take a very close look at her. Are you thinking what police are thinking?
I immediately thought it was a man.
Police say that's a man dressed as a woman. It's a disguise and nothing else. And he proceeds to swipe every package of those purple pills off of the shelf. What stands out? He does. He's huge.
I'm going to guess 6'2", 6'3".
Just about 300 pounds.
And the witnesses are saying 300 pounds, so that's a fairly big person.
The man takes every box, every variety of Nexium and nothing else. But why would this guy get dressed up like this to steal these?
Retail value was $495 just on what this person took, so I can assume that to sell it at a convenience store that's buying their product through the black market, that's pure profit.
Or maybe this guy has a huge case of indigestion.
Or that, but I'm going to probably rule that out.
Okay, Sean, I've got a question. Do police have any leads on this suspect? Because he is, larger and taller. Do they have any idea who he could be?
And the bright blonde wig to go on and the strange theft here. Well, here's the deal. Other than the video I showed you, not much. Employees ran out after him. Didn't take them long to discover something was wrong here, but they only saw a gray Charger driving away. That's it. Police checked with other areas in the downriver communities. Nothing like this going on, just this one incident here.
So where do these boxes of meds usually end up, Sean?
Police think in different type of shops. Shop owners may buy them from this guy and then sell them at a profit.
All right, Sean Lay, live for us in Brownstown Township. Thank you, Sean.
You can see the sun beating down in Sean's live shot out there. It's still hot and steamy, and Andrew is live out there in it.
Yes, he was playing volleyball earlier today, and it sounds like the music's getting ready down in Beacon Park for a nice Friday evening.
Karen, you said it. We got the sound check going on. Plenty of bands that have been playing since yesterday through this evening and all weekend long. When you come downtown, Karen and everyone over back there looking for it, they all have it right. The sun is certainly beating down, and that means some higher temperatures. We got temps well into the middle and upper 80s. Now, fortunately, it remains dry. We have on the satellite radar composite some clouds overhead, but the main action of rain and thunderstorms back towards Chicago, parts of Wisconsin, but you can see it streaming this way. Now, it's not going to affect our evening, so when you come down to Beacon Park, or if you have any other plans, I think you'll be totally fine. That rain is set for tomorrow morning. Right now, we've got 88 degrees over at Metro Airport, but the main story today is the heat index. Look at that. 91 is what it feels like when you factor in the humidity. Now, we do have a good chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, especially in the evening. See the green and yellow areas? That's a severe weather potential. A marginal to slight risk, the higher risk of any severe weather, it's not guaranteed, is in our south zone, south of 94 in Lenawee and Monroe counties. You can see that rain really doesn't come in here until about dawn tomorrow. So when you join me tomorrow morning on Local 4 News Today, we'll have some of that heavy rain move through. Much of it subsides by the afternoon, but we have that liquid sunshine that will be around in the morning and midday for any activities that you might have. And as we go into Sunday, high pressure tries to move in, so I think if we have showers on Sunday, they'll be more sporadic. So overnight tonight, increasing clouds, but the rain holds off until well past midnight. It'll be warm and muggy still, with temperatures that will be only in the low and middle 70s overnight, but it will still feel warmer when you factor in that humidity. Make sure those air conditioners are working or your homes have good ventilation. Sunset is at 9:03. During the day tomorrow, wettest portion of the day as you plan your day is morning and midday, especially in the morning around breakfast time with some heavy downpours and some thunder and lightning. Then by tomorrow afternoon, a high temperature of 84 degrees. Temperatures will be in the low and middle 80s on Sunday with showers that will be more scattered, more settled weather, still warm as we go into next week. I got here with me one of the chief architects of some of the wonderful displays that you can see here at Beacon Park, especially when you come at night later on tonight. Sean Avery is from Mindfield, a Detroit company, right?
Correct, yeah. We've been here since 2000.
And as a co-founder and as a displayer, what do you do and what are you doing tonight here at Beacon Park?
Two questions. So the first question is we produce television commercials, we make large-scale media events happen, we do a lot of work for video of giant sports stadiums. Tonight we're taking all that technology and that artistry and we're putting it up on the face of the GAR building. So we're going to transform this with video, correct.
Now this is an iconic building. I used to call it the Castle building, but it's absolutely amazing. What's the reaction you get from the displays you put on buildings like this?
It's really neat. So for people who haven't seen it before, it's really transformational. It's a way to take the building, find every little corner, crevice, brick and everything and make it come alive. So it's fun to see people's reactions. You see a lot of cell phones in the air recording it. You see social media start to flare up and it starts to spread out. It's a really fun experience.
Well, sunset this evening is at 9:03. I'm sure things will be fired up just before or just afterward. Plenty of families will be happy to see it again. And you're here all weekend long, right?
We're here through tonight and Saturday night.
Tonight and Saturday night. So come on downtown, whether it's during the day, but especially at night, so you can check out some of the work from Sean Avery and his team over at Mindfield right here in downtown Detroit. Reporting live once again, Beacon Park here in downtown Detroit, Andrew Humphrey, back over to you.
All right, great night ahead. Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, thanks, Andrew. Okay, let's check in with Hank.
Thanks, Sean.
No worries.
Using your phone to update your wardrobe, as you'll see, it's free, fast, and a big growing trend.
But first, stories from across Michigan, including a major twist in that trial of a Michigan priest charged with sexual assault. That's next. Across Michigan tonight, stories from the state capitol in Lansing and Thomas Township near Saginaw.
But we want to start in Presque Isle. That's where a jury has found a priest not guilty of sexually assaulting another priest. Father Sylvester Obwaka was charged with first and third degree criminal sexual conduct in the case. The attack was said to have happened in February inside Father Obwaka's home while the priest was sleeping. At trial, Father Obwaka testified in his own defense, telling the jury that he and the priest had consensual sex, and the priest filed charges because he was ashamed.
Parts of Michigan may be hit by heavy rains tomorrow, but today, Governor Rick Snyder is seeking help for areas hit by flooding last month. Strong storms brought flash flooding to Midland, Bay, Isabella, and Gladwin counties back in June. Governor Snyder has reviewed damage reports and is asking the Trump administration to declare a major disaster. He is requesting individual assistance to help residents who suffered damage and losses in that flooding.
Well, it might be July, but they are already talking about winter skiing today at the Apple Mountain Resort near Saginaw. Resort management has announced it will not have skiing this winter because of repairs needed to underground piping systems. Repairs can't be done now because the slopes are also in use for golf. The slopes will be reevaluated after golf season ends.
New at 5:30.
The heat and humidity continue to cause problems, but something itchy is sending lots of folks to the doctor this week. I'm Dr. Frank McGeorge. See what's going around where you live and how to avoid it.
All they did was look and laugh. A man drowning as people record his last moments. What prosecutors are now doing in hopes of getting justice.
Families in this Westland community are on edge tonight after a man accused of inappropriately touching young boys is back at home.
Why? Because it just ruins that kid's life.
What this 37-year-old man is accused of and why he isn't behind bars.
It's dinner time.
A Westland man charged with the unthinkable, inappropriately touching young boys at a kid's birthday party. And here's where things get pretty interesting. He is not in jail right now. Good evening. Andrew Joseph Arnett is out of jail after posting $100,000 bond.
That comes as he's charged with having inappropriate contact with at least 4 boys. Priya Mann is following this story for us tonight. There are worries that there could be more victims out there. Priya.
Well, Kimberly, Karen, police tell me they interviewed another child today. They do expect more victims to come forward. This is Andrew Arnett. He is accused of inappropriately touching a number of young boys in the 5th grade.
Worried because he lives a couple houses down from me.
A Westland community is on edge tonight after a man accused of inappropriately touching children is back at home.
It just ruins that kid's life. Is this little boy going to grow up to do the same thing? And he's got to live with that.
Brighton police allege Andrew Arnett touched at least 4 boys during a birthday party sleepover in January at the Homewood Suites. Arnett is dating the birthday boy's mother. They were the only 2 adults supervising the group of kids.
That's kind of scary. That'd be scary for the other kids. I can't believe he did it. I feel bad for the kids and the parents.
The first victim came forward 5 months after the birthday party. In June, the boy watched a sex ed video at school and told his parents what happened during the birthday party.
He did the right thing. If he didn't do this, then it may have happened next year to somebody else, and I praise him. It takes a lot of courage to do that, and I praise the other victims for coming forward as well.
37-year-old Andrew Arnett kept his face covered after posting a $100,000 bond.
And these kids are all friends and they go to the same school. Police are saying this investigation is an opportunity for parents to sit down with their kids and talk about stranger dangers and how to protect yourself. Reporting live from Westland, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
And Priya, police believe this is not the first time it may have happened.
Yeah, that's right. They're actually investigating a birthday party from last year. You know, this is a situation that's all about access. This man is dating the child's mother. It was that child's birthday, so police are investigating, and that's why they expect more charges next week.
Yeah. Okay, Priya, keep us posted. Thank you. Prosecutors in Florida have now decided to press misdemeanor charges against a group of teens who recorded a man drowning in a retention pond.
A warning, the video is very difficult to watch. Take a look. This is the video recorded by the teens in Cocoa, Florida. At one point, you actually hear them mocking the man and then telling him they are not going to help him. That man drowned initially. Prosecutors did not file charges because under Florida law, people are not required to help when seeing a person in distress. Earlier this summer, New York's governor declared it's the summer of hell for New York City commuters today. Further proof for you. A subway train derailed in Brooklyn's Brighton Beach area during morning rush hour. About 135 passengers were on board at the time. There were no injuries reported, but the derailment tied up commuters for hours until the train was cleared.
It's a new incentive for employees and teachers with Detroit Public Schools, charter and parochial schools.
If they buy a home in Detroit through Detroit Land Bank Authority, they'll get a 50% discount.
And we said, if you go on the website, get yourself verified as a city employee, when you bid, if you're the winning bidder, you get a 50% discount because we wanted to bring our employees back.
The discount is already available to current and past city employees. The Land Bank currently auctions 3 homes a day with bidding starting at $1,000.
Well, all eyes will be on the sky 1 month from today for the first coast-to-coast total solar eclipse in nearly a century. Many people are planning viewing parties around the country, and Erica Edwards is at the site of one such party at Clemson University in South Carolina.
You know, Clemson University is the perfect place to go if you want to find solar eclipse experts, including one very special gentleman here on campus who has witnessed this cosmic phenomenon time and time again.
For totality or just before the beginning of totality.
If you really want to know what it's like to be in a total solar eclipse, you must talk with Donald Liebenberg. He has story
My first eclipse
after story
in the northern part of Wisconsin,
after story.
June 30th, 1954.
He's witnessed 26 total solar eclipses.
I could be referred to as Mr. Totality.
He's even experienced it aboard a now retired Concorde supersonic airliner.
A magnificent experience, and most rewarding because it was beautifully dark skies. We were at 55 to 60,000 feet.
Got the flag up now.
It was a new view of the heavens as a young boy that inspired the interim dean of Clemson's College of Science, Dr. Mark Leising, to become an astrophysicist.
Having been someone who looked at the moon and then tried to imagine that there were people walking there as we were looking at it on TV was literally mind-boggling.
The next generation of young scientists may get their aha moment next month. The ultimate eclipse expert describes the feeling he's had during totality.
Awestruck, because it's a phenomena that is very rare, and you have to travel long distances most of the time to see it.
But not this time. After 6 decades chasing solar eclipses all over the world, Dr. Liebenberg will witness the one on August 21st from his South Carolina driveway.
The total solar eclipse will allow scientists to examine the sun's corona, which is normally invisible to us here on Earth. In Clemson, South Carolina, I'm Erica Edwards, Local 4.
That's going to be so cool, and we're planning our own special coverage of the solar eclipse right here on Local 4. We'll be releasing some very cool details on that coming up very soon. Karen?
It is a problem for so many of us. You've got a closet filled with clothes, but there's really nothing to wear. So if that sounds familiar, we have an easy way for you to try the latest styles, get them shipped right to your home, and in many cases, there's absolutely no commitment to buy. Here's our consumer investigator, Hank Winchester.
Does your wardrobe need a little bit of help? Maybe you don't want to make your way to the mall to fight the crowds. Well, you're in luck because now you can try before you buy and order those items right here on your phone. Our closets are overflowing with 5 times more clothing than we owned in the 1980s, and our digital lives make it harder to repeat our looks.
Now you go out and you post that to Snapchat or Instagram or Facebook, and everyone that you've ever met has seen you in that outfit. And so that puts a lot more pressure to have freshness and variety than it did, let's say, even 5 years ago.
That's given rise to a new crop of companies specializing in clothing rental. Le Tote offers a Netflix-style subscription for apparel and accessories.
The idea is that you can pay once a month, use it as often as you like, and you have an unlimited rotating wardrobe.
Buying a new look is also getting more convenient with online companies like Line and Post that let you try on apparel shipped straight to your home with no commitment to buy.
As this trend of try before you buy from online competitors keeps growing, a lot of different companies are trying to find what actually works best for customers.
Amazon just jumped on the try before you buy bandwagon with Prime Wardrobe. That allows you to try up to 15 different clothing items and return them if you don't like them.
They send it to you in a big box, and you can decide what you want to keep and what you want to ship back.
Most of these companies right now offering free shipping when you place that order. You can also tap in and work with a style expert, but that will cost you. I'm Hank Winchester. Help me, Hank.
All right, thank you, Hank. Let's get back out to Andrew. He is at downtown Detroit's newest hot spot. Of course, we're talking about Beacon Park.
That's right. It's nice and hot out there, but it's not stopping the fun. Hi, Andrew.
Well, Karen and Kimberly, I found a little shade here inside a food truck. This actually feels pretty comfortable. They got venting in here and air conditioning, so that's good. I'm in here in the Nosh Pit. Haven't you always wanted to go behind the scenes inside of a food truck? I know you have, so here it is for you. The Nosh Pit, their claim to fame is the one and only vegan or veggie food truck in Detroit and Southeast Michigan. And they're down here at Beacon Park. We've already talked about face painting, we talked about music, but we got to talk about food. Look at these wonderful fresh ingredients. Look at these wonderful veggies that we have cooking up, and sauces, all these sandwiches and goods, they will simply melt in your mouth. And this business, coming up to being a year old, so a new business here, and Karen Schultz is the owner. How you doing, Karen?
Hi.
Good,
nice
good
to meet you.
Good to see you also. Is it exciting being on TV?
It is.
Good.
It is.
Well, I know you have a lot to show off, but why a veggie food truck?
Well, I used to be in environmental services for waste management, doing sustainability services. It's one of those things where you kind of want to do what you can to help make the world a better place.
Yeah.
So going on a vegetarian or vegan diet is one of the best things you can do to help save the environment.
And it's great nourishing people and informing and educating them, right?
Yes.
Terrific. And you'll be here all evening right here at Beacon Park. Check out the Nosh Pit food truck here all evening long, even past sunset, up to around 11 p.m. later on tonight. Karen and your crew, thank you very much for being here. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you so much.
Great. Back out here live once again from Beacon Park, the grand opening full weekend right here in downtown Detroit. Andrew Humphrey live, back over to you.
All right, Andrew, that live shot made me hungry.
Yeah, lots of good food and fun out there. We'll check back in with Andrew a little bit later. A car goes flying into a crowded California Starbucks.
New tonight, what happened right before that crash that could have kept this from happening? Hi, Paula.
Hey guys, you know what? It's Friday. You know what that means? I'm on a sailboat and on the water. So that must mean there's a great big race in town. This is a fascinating race just because of the people it brings to the waters. I'm going to talk to a couple of those people and take you live to Port Huron, where they're getting ready to kick off a big party.
The heat and humidity continue to cause problems, but something itchy is sending lots of folks to the doctor this week. I'm Dr. Frank McGeorge. Coming up, see what's going around where you live and how to avoid it.
With so many